everything works out good.
Wow. Yeah.
Great.
We have everybody.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
But essentially, a good thank you for all participating in the Amazing Wife HALFY Birthday Scavenger Hunt. Some simple rules to follow. Enter your odometer reading at the bottom of the sheet at the start of the race. Add your team name if you want to come up with one on the bottom too, just for fun. You're going to be traversing quite some distance today, taking pictures, because I want to make sure that you were actually there and didn't just go, oh, I know the answer to that one, and write it in.
No wonder you got the camera with you. Alright,
I've been going around taking pictures of signs and labels I've found, photographed, and developed clues for them. The purpose is to extract the highlighted letters. If you kind of look at your sheet, it ended up lining up a little rough, but pretty much the clue gives you an answer that you're going to be pulling off the signs, and whatever ends up in the highlighted letter area in that ends up coming over to the side. Okay, that's the one letter out of that whole sign that we actually care about. If there's more than one word in it, no spaces. Don't use any spaces. It's just going to be the amount of letters. It doesn't really matter what the word says. It's all for placement and extracting that one letter. I did throw in a couple of letters here and there just so you'd kind of go, oh yeah, okay, I got the right thing. A couple of the things, if I put in the letter, either it would totally give it away, or it's just so simple that you should be able to get past that. The big thing here is take a little time once we actually officially start here to kind of figure out where these are. They should be pretty easy to figure out. I mean, I did a very rudimentary job of just trying to disguise where you're going, just so I didn't just spell it right out. And I highly recommend you kind of look at that, because quite honestly, if the way you go on here, you're going to be spending a lot of time going past where you're going another time. So look and figure it out. And that's part of why the mileage is part of it too. If you couldn't figure out that you just drove past something you needed to get 3 times. All right. There is a roadblock. I have reserved a lane at the bowling alley.
That's awesome.
Oh my God.
You gotta buy your own shoes. And just need one person to do this. Go and bowl a string. Have them print out your sheet. Let them know at the counter with the HALFY Birthday Scavenger Hunt. They're going to print out your sheet. That score you get to deduct off of the time and mileage. So the better that you bowl, the better you're going to be. And the other thing is just I want everybody to get through the front of this before you go to the decipher location, because these letters are all going to be another clue. You got to figure out what all these letters mean. And then there's the task to put the letters together to figure out your last location you're going to be going to get a sign. Get a picture of it, okay? So that is primarily it. You got the instructions with me, you got the sheets with me. One of the things, because there is going to be some time and distance in between, I've got 2 things that you can use as bonuses, and there's a pen inside so you can write them on the outside of the envelope. One of the things that's a bonus that will shave 10 minutes off your time is if you can find a picture of, it's a little group picture, you are now entering. I want 3 of those, and 1 you are now leaving. The other thing that will be an on-location thing is if you can manage to get a picture of 4 people up in the air all at the same time, I'm going to consider that one worth 30 minutes. When you're at one of these cool locations, there's other people there. If you can convince 4 people, and you can be one of the people.
One of us can take the picture, and one of us
taking the
with the
picture.
other.
But if you can get a picture of 4 people with all their feet off of the air at the same time in a little group, if you can convince somebody to do that to help you with the scavenger hunt, that's worth 30 minutes. All right.